Hey everyone! So in today's video I am using the Naked 3 Urban Decay palette to do this subtle but glam look. I really hope that you enjoy it. I am also going to be talking about a few new things in this video. So if you want to see how I create this look, then keep on. Okay, so I already have my brows on. Let's start with prepping our eyelids. So if I can, there she is. Wow, I should really have organized this. Hold on. Everything is organized now, so we are good to go. The first thing I'm going to do is prep my eyelids with Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC, obviously. I just cleaned all my brushes yesterday, so this is wild. Usually this brush is not this nice. If you have not noticed, I got my nails taken off. I'm very sad about it, but I figured I better get them healthy before I start cosmetology school and have to get them taken off. Then I'm going to set my eye with the RCMA translucent powder, and I'm using just a fluffy brush, and there's going to be so much excess, but I don't even care. It's totally fine. And the first color we're going to put in our crease is this Limit shade right here. It's like a soft pink type. Now, I had pre-recorded this like a while ago, and I just didn't like the footage from it, so I wanted to redo it. This was when the Naked Heat palette was like a thing and like coming out. And at the time, it was like when those bad swatches happened. So now I like felt the palette, like I know what it feels like. So I take back what I said before. The reason that this is like kind of a softer glam is because these shadows, as you can see, are not crazy pigmented. I love them for soft looks like this. And I love the color scheme of this palette. It's just, if I want something intense, I'm not going to pick this up. So, I mean, the Naked Heat, those are all my favorite types of like warm tones. So maybe I'll buy it. Maybe. Like if Ulta has a sale or something, because I have so many red shadows. It is very pretty, don't get me wrong, but it looks like a lot better, like more higher pigmented shadows than this. So I am going to cut out my inner corner lid type crease to do a half cut crease. And I'm using random brush and Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And now that we have our crease cut out, I'm going to use this strange color to set on top of the Pro Pot. I'm just going to go over that slightly with the same brush that I used to put Limit in, and I'm not going to dip back into the pan. I'm just going to lightly go over that again. Now that that is done, we are going to put this Nooner color, which is one of my personal favorite shades, in the outer corner. Now what I'm going to do to kind of blend everything together is I'm going to take that same brush. There is hardly any product left on it. Just wiped it on my hand. There's like nothing left on it, and I'm just going to blend this out so it's not so harsh in that crease area. Now you're probably thinking this looks really light, and you're right. It is really light. That's kind of like the look that I'm going for. I always wear this look. There's still one more step, but I always wear this eye look when I'm going somewhere that I want my makeup to be glamorous, but I don't want it to be like boom, like in your face. So what I'm going to do to add that little bit of glamour, you could say, is I'm going to use this NYX glitter primer and my Too Faced, I think it's called Glitterally, yeah, silver glitter, and we're going to cut out that crease. So you'll see in a second. Basically what we want to do is we want to lay this glitter primer where our colors separate. This is going to bring a little bit of intensity to the look. Kind of give it a little more of a pop so it's not so, I don't want to say bland because it's not bland. It's just a really soft look. And I want to drag that a little further. Over about halfway across my eyes, so like stop right about there. And then I'm just going to, when I get it open, dip into my glitter. I highly suggest doing one eye at a time because if you put the glitter on both eyes and that stuff dries, you're gonna have to go over it again. Now the glitter is optional, you don't have to do it, but I really think a look like this that is so soft and not really highly pigmented, I really think that this kind of like, because this shadow looks very similar to the Crease shadow when they're right next to each other. But when you put that little bit of a line in there, it kind of separates the two colors and you can kind of differentiate between the two shades. So I really personally like that look, but you, of course, you can do whatever you want. If you just want to do the eyeshadow, that is perfectly fine. So let me put some lashes on and then we will do the face. Now onto the face. For primer, I'm going to be using Hangover Primer by Too Faced. There was a period of time where I just stopped using this, but I picked it back up and I realized like how much I actually like it and missed it. For foundation today, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation in the shade Porcelain. I do like this foundation. My only complaint about it is it's not like when okay, let me rephrase. The first stick foundation I ever used was the Makeup Forever one. So I kind of compare all stick foundations to that, which probably isn't fair because that is such a good foundation. But see, like this is a mark from like me rubbing my eye a lot yesterday when I tried to do a makeup look because I didn't want to use makeup remover. That was a whole other story. But like it doesn't cover things like that. Like if your skin is looking flawless, you won't need to go in a second time. But for me now, I do. That's enough coverage for now. I'm just going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair and conceal and highlight. Will there ever be a day that I make a tutorial that I don't use this as my concealer? Who knows? Now I'm trying out a new beauty blender. This is actually not a beauty blender, I should say beauty sponge, by Morphe. This is the one that Jaclyn Hill always reads about. I love the other one. I used it yesterday, but I didn't do conventional makeup yesterday, so let's give it a try. But for contouring, I'm going to use the Hoola Quickie contour stick. And I'm going to show you guys my new Clarisonic brush thing. I mean, I've had the Clarisonic, but the new brush top thing that goes with it, I don't know. So I've noticed, because it spreads out when you use it, that I have to put it a little higher than where like my contour actually is. And I don't like using a ton down here because sometimes it doesn't blend right, but I think, again, I just have to like get used to it. No, you barely touch the skin when you do this. You don't like, I'm not like freaking going crazy because then it would just look really bad. You also just don't want to do that. So...
bound only by frozen memories.
now I'm going to set under my eyes, and I'm of course using RCMA. What else is new? I am going to go in with my Hoola Lite, and I'm going to contour my nose with this. Then to set the rest of my face, I'm using my Makeup Forever multi-use powder foundation in the shade 117. And then I kind of just want to dip in with my bronzing brush into the Hoola Lite a little bit and kind of just add a little powder to this. I think this is really great. I just want to set it and make sure it's a little like more bam. Now before I finish my face, I want to go under my eyes and put this nude shade there. Now that the eyes are done, let's finish the face. So I'm going to use the MAC blush in shade Stay By Me. And last but not least, I'm going to highlight with one of the best highlighters I've ever used, Ofra and NikkieTutorial's Everglow. Guys, I just really cannot deal with it. Like, I just really can't. Like, I just can't. And last but not least, I'm going to mist some MAC Fix Plus on myself. Totally almost forgot to do my lips. So I am using Lovely Liquid Lipstick by ABH. I have actually never put this on. I've only done swatches of it, so here we go. And that is it, guys. I really hope that you like this tutorial. If you have any suggestions for me, leave them down below. I think that's about it. So I will see you all in my next video. Bye, everyone.